did everything. You did everything they told you to do. Be kind, be respectful, be empathetic, be stable. Be the man a woman can, quote, feel safe around. You were told that, quote, nice guys are what women really want in the long run. So you listened. You became the reliable one. You were the good student, the good employee, the good friend. You were the one she called at 2 a.m., crying about the quote, quote, asshole who just broke her heart. You were the one who listened, who offered a shoulder, who gave her a ride home. And what did you get for it? A pat on the head. A, you're such a good friend. A, some girl will be so lucky to have you one day. You got a front row seat in the friend zone. Let's talk about the biggest lie sold to modern men. The lie that has created an entire generation of confused, frustrated, and deeply lonely men. Let's talk about the brutal nice guy paradox. This is the paradox where the very traits that build a strong, lasting, healthy relationship, things like kindness, stability, and reliability, are the exact same traits that kill attraction in the dating market. It's like living in a world where everyone tells you that vegetables are the best food, but every restaurant only sells candy, and every customer is lining up to buy it. You're standing there holding a salad, wondering why you're starving. You're not crazy. You're just playing by a set of rules for a game that doesn't exist anymore. What women say they want and what their biology responds to are two completely different things. And you, the nice guy, are being crucified in the gap between those two realities. Before we go further, we have to define what this nice guy is. Because when society, your mother, or a magazine article says, nice guy, they're painting a picture of a gentleman, the ideal, a man who is confident, respectful, and kind. But that's not what the modern dating market sees. When the dating market hears nice guy, the translation is completely different. Nice guy translates to boring. It translates to predictable. It translates to weak. It translates to lacks boundaries. It translates to desperate for validation. It translates to low status. The friend zone isn't a place, it's a verdict. It's the label you get when you've successfully demonstrated that you are a wonderful source of emotional comfort and validation, but have failed completely to generate romantic desire or sexual tension. You're a utility, like a comfortable blanket, not a necessity like water or a desire like a shot of whiskey. And here is the core psychological mistake. We, as a society, have confused being kind with being weak. A man who is nice is often just a man who is afraid of conflict. He's agreeable because he doesn't want to rock the boat. He's respectful because he's terrified of being called a creep, so he avoids any and all forms of masculine advance. He's stable because he's predictable, and he's predictable because he has no mission, no edge, no sense of self outside of pleasing others. He's not a good man, he's a tame man, and attraction, at its core, is not drawn to tameness. Here's the part that will make people angry, but it's the truth. Attraction is not a choice. You cannot negotiate desire. You cannot create a PowerPoint presentation explaining all the reasons why you are a good long-term investment and expect that to spark a fire. It doesn't work. A woman can logically know that you are a great choice. You have a 401k. You don't have a criminal record. You're kind to your mother. You'd make a fantastic father and a reliable partner. She knows this. But her primal biology, the part of her brain that is still running on software from 100,000 years ago, doesn't care about your 401k. It cares about strength. It cares about confidence. It cares about dominance. It cares about unpredictability. It cares about the edge. This is the bad boy allure. Let's be clear. It's not about being a literal criminal or a bad person. It's about signaling strength. The bad boy archetype is attractive because he is non-needy. He has his own mission. He has clear boundaries. He is not easily impressed. He is a challenge. He signals that he has options, that he has high genetic fitness, and that his world does not and will not revolve around her. His behavior, even if toxic, is a high-octane signal of perceived strength. The nice guy's behavior is a high-octane signal of perceived weakness. And then, we pour gasoline on this biological fire with social media and entertainment. For 30 years, every movie and TV show has had the same plot. The nice guy best friend who pines for the girl, while she chases the toxic but exciting musician, athlete, / vampire. In the last 5 minutes of the movie, she finally realizes the nice guy was the one for her all along. We've sold this fantasy. Just wait, just be patient, she'll come around. But life isn't a movie. In the real world, she doesn't come around. She marries the exciting guy, has kids, and then maybe calls you when the divorce gets ugly and she needs help moving. Dating apps have made this 1,000 times worse. Dating apps are a high-speed visual marketplace. Kind and stable are terrible marketing slogans. They are resume words. Dating is an emotional process. A profile that screams, "I will always text you back on time and never challenge you," is the least attractive profile in existence. It's the equivalent of beige wallpaper. A profile that is slightly arrogant, mysterious, and high status, even if it's faked, will win the swipe every single time. Women are swiping based on a feeling, a jolt of excitement. The nice guy provides no jolt. He provides a gentle, lukewarm hum. This isn't just theory. I see this in practice every single day. I'll give you examples. Fatal flaw number 1, predictability, the boring label. Stability, by its very definition, is predictable, and predictability is the absolute death of romantic tension. I was coaching a client last month. Let's call him Mark. 32 years old, good job in finance, stable, kind, exactly the kind of man you'd want your daughter to marry. He tells me about his last date. He planned it all. Dinner at 7, a nice Italian place. He'd text her in the morning to confirm. He'd text her after to say he had a nice time. His entire strategy was to be flawless and safe. He told me she ghosted him after. I asked him, "At what point in this date did you create any tension, any mystery, any fun?" He was confused. He said, "I thought I was just supposed to be respectful." You see, he showed her his entire hand in the first 10 minutes. He was predictable. There was no mystery, no challenge. He wasn't a man she was discovering. He was a brochure she was reading. She got bored and threw the brochure away. Fatal flaw number 2, lack of boundaries, the doormat effect. The nice guy is often pathologically agreeable. He thinks being accommodating is the same as being kind. It's not. It's being a doormat. I had this friend, let's call him Dave. Dave was in love with this girl for years. She knew it. Everyone knew it. She would call him to complain about her boyfriends. She'd ask him to help her move apartments. She'd invite him to parties, and then immediately leave him to go talk to other guys. He was always available, 24/7. He would cancel his own plans to be there for her. He thought this was proving his love. What was he really proving? He was proving that his time had no value, that he had no self-respect, that his own life was secondary to her whims. Why would she ever respect, let alone desire, a man who doesn't even respect himself? He wasn't a man. He was a service provider, and you don't feel passion for your internet provider. Fatal flaw number 3, inauthenticity, the covert contract. This is the most important one. This is the one that makes nice guys secretly manipulative. Most nice guys are not genuinely kind. They are transactional. They operate on what's called a covert contract. It's an unspoken, unwritten agreement that goes like this. I will perform these nice acts for you. Listening, paying for dinner, being your emotional tampon. And in return, you owe me affection, romance, and sex. The problem is, the woman never signed this contract. She never agreed to it. So when he does something nice and she doesn't reciprocate romantically, he becomes angry, resentful, bitter. I did all this for her and she still went for that jerk. Women can smell this inauthenticity a mile away. They sense that your kindness isn't a gift, it's a deposit. You're not being nice, you're being manipulative. You're trying to buy her affection with favors. And this is deeply, deeply repulsive. Fatal flaw number 4, devaluing themselves. Attraction flows downward. We are attracted to people we perceive as being of equal or higher value than ourselves. The classic nice guy behavior is simping. It's placing the woman on a pedestal. You're a goddess. I'm not worthy of you. Your ex was an idiot for letting you go. When you do this, you are explicitly communicating one thing. You are above me. I am below you. You are literally telling her that you are the lower value option. And then you are shocked, when she agrees with you and chooses someone she perceives as being on her level or higher. You set the terms of your own rejection.
You want the unfiltered truth. Here it is. Nothing is as it seems, and everyone.
Okay, but I was the nice guy, and I did get married. I won. Did you? This paradox doesn't just end when you get a ring. It often gets worse. The nice guy who becomes the nice husband continues his same patterns. He avoids conflict. He has no boundaries. He becomes a pure provider and utility, not a partner. I was at a dinner party a few years ago. A married couple was there. The wife spent 3 hours complaining about her husband. He was boring. He didn't lead. He always just said, "Whatever you want, dear." She was openly, brazenly disrespecting him. And what did he do? He just sat there and took it with that same nice, pained smile. I could see the entire dynamic. He was still that nice guy, desperate for her approval, terrified of conflict. And she had lost every last ounce of respect for him. This is the man who gets stuck in the roommate phase. This is the man who finds himself in a dead bedroom. Why? Because his wife may love him as a provider and a father, but she no longer desires him as a man. She doesn't feel the spark because his niceness has smothered it. His complete agreeableness, his lack of a strong masculine frame, his refusal to ever lead or be decisive. It's made him safe, but it's also made him sexually invisible. The very things that made him a safe choice for marriage are the things that are now causing the marriage to die a slow, passionless death. She doesn't have a husband. She has a co-manager for the household. And nobody feels passion for their co-manager. So let's look at the scoreboard. If you're a nice guy in the dating market, you're punished, you're ignored, you're used for emotional validation and then discarded. If you're a nice guy in a marriage, you're punished, you're disrespected, you're seen as a utility, not a lover. Why would anyone rationally choose to play this game? This is the logical conclusion. This is why men are opting out. It's not that men are afraid of commitment. It's that they are terrified of committing to a game that is so obviously, fundamentally, and painfully rigged against them. It's a simple cost-benefit analysis, just like the one from the sample script. The cost of faking an edge, of pretending to be the bad boy, is emotionally exhausting and inauthentic. The reward for being your true, stable, kind self is 0 or negative. You get rejection. So what's the logical response? You stop playing. You take all that energy, all that time, all that money you would have spent trying to win this impossible game, and you invest it in the only place where effort actually equals reward. Yourself. You invest in your career. You invest in your body at the gym. You invest in your mind. You invest in your hobbies. You build a life that is so good, so fulfilling, that the validation of a romantic partner becomes a nice to have, not a need to have. This isn't MGTOW out of hate for women. It's MGTOW out of respect for oneself. It's the only rational move on the board. So, is the answer to be a jerk? Is the answer to be toxic? No. This is the final powerful truth. The problem isn't your kindness. The problem is your weakness. The solution is not to stop being kind. The solution is to stop being weak. You need to stop being a nice guy and start being a good man. And there is a massive difference. A nice guy is kind plus needy plus no boundaries plus no purpose. He is kind as a transaction. His niceness is a strategy. It is a camouflage for his weakness and his need for validation. This is repulsive. A good man is kind plus strong plus clear boundaries plus a self-defined mission. A good man is kind because it's a part of his character, not a tool to get something. He is kind from a position of strength. He has a mission. He has a purpose in his life that is bigger than any single woman. He is building his empire, his body, his mind. He has unshakable boundaries. He will not be disrespected. He is not afraid of conflict. He is not afraid to say no. He is not afraid to walk away. His kindness is a gift he chooses to give, not an obligation he pays to get affection. This is what is attractive. This is the man women actually want. He has the stability and kindness, the good man, combined with the strength and unpredictability of having his own mission, the bad boy edge. He is the total package. So, the solution is not to be less, it's to be more. Your kindness is a virtue. Now build the strength to support it. Find your mission. Build your boundaries. Stop being so damn agreeable. Stop placing women on a pedestal and start building a pedestal for yourself. Let your kindness be the result of your strength, not a substitute. And that's the real distinction. It's the one they don't teach you. I want to know what you think. For the men watching, when did you realize this paradox was real? For the women watching, be honest. Do you find yourself saying you want the nice guy, but responding to the good man with an edge? Leave your story, your experience, your honest thoughts in the comments section below. This conversation is important, and it's time we had it out in the open.